Howdy again, folks. Here for Let's Play Deus Ex Invisible War. We just made our way down to the
Dr.
Apostlecorp
Nassif is up ahead.
laboratory.
You're being used,
area.
Alex. All the WTO wants is to steal her research and clone their own lab specimens. The wisest alternative is to kill her before she can be interrogated.
Yeah. I'll keep... I think that'll be under advisement, Lynn. Oh, there's a robot down there. It's time to break out our good old friend, the spy drone. Disable that. I see a biomod over there. Let's get computer. Turn the cameras off. Turret is now outfitted. Not that I think a flame turret is going to be much use here, but there's boxes. There's not. I can throw them at stuff. Alright. Time to break out one of these concussion grenades again. Alright, we're at full strength. Full move silence. It's time to upgrade our thermal masking. When I choose to use... Oh, there she is down there. But I know better. It's never that easy.
You have violated this zone's security provisions.
I hear something. It's time to throw down the extra spider bomb we got. The thermal masking would hide us from that, but oh, that's ominous. Get out pretty easy. There we go. But I like having the way to... Oh, no, I'm not falling for that. I saw it up there. I'm getting it. That's how this is going down. Is it worth it blowing it up to get another spider bomb? No. As much as I'd like to make 10 of them already. We don't need more than 10. Well, you could. You could conceivably have nothing but spider bombs, but... No. Death things. Great. Don't mind me, Nassif. I'm just wandering around here. I saw another storage cabinet over here. I want to get a... it's probably a bioenergy cell in here somewhere. Pea grenade. Okay. Well, that works too.
The Knights Templar are already tearing our organization apart. The last thing we need is one of our own fishing for classified information.
You could have told me and the other trainees about the experiments.
Here you are, our biggest secret, walking straight into a deployment of Templars. Surely you've guessed. You're the next generation of the technology MJ-12 used to create JC Denton. You are the third Denton prototype, a clone of JC.
MJ-12, the offshoot of the Illuminati? This is almost unbelievable. They're the ones who started the Great Death. I was supposed to be part of a plot to take over the world.
In case you were
until your
completely
older brother
incompetent and unable to
JC
pick up on
broke up
that,
their
that's what it
network and in
stands
the
for.
process
LXD,
caused the
Alex
world
stands in
economic
fact,
collapse. When you
at the
were
very end
5,
of the
Apostlecorp moved you and your foster parents to Chicago.
From Area 51. My parents always said we were from Palm Springs. So is JC Denton here? Is that who you're protecting?
The directors of this facility are either dead or captured. JC was never one of them, but I don't know who was running this lab. There wasn't much communication between the different cells.
That's all you know about the leaders?
I'm as ignorant as you. I did see the Paladins remove a cryogenically frozen body. Maybe that was the facility director. Maybe a botched experiment. Who knows?
So this is the end of Apostlecorp?
In Cairo, maybe so. I've been trying to reach Trier, Germany, our last hidden base, but all lines are down. I found out that the leader of that cell is a man named Tracer Tong. He's the only one who can contact JC. If you insist on tracking down our leaders, you can hire a pilot at the Pequods on level 107 and go to Trier.
Alex, no second thoughts and no violence. I'll protect Dr. Nassif myself if I have to.
Yeah, we saw that, Claire. Yeah, I got you. I have no intention
You
to
know
hurt you.
Chief Morgan's orders. Start the interrogation.
The WTO wants to know some specifics about your research, Dr. Nassif, and where it's still being carried out. Tell me more about this Tracer Tong and the facility in Trier.
There's another Apostlecorp lab near the Black Gate with the usual facilities, plus one major difference. A teleportation gate that can take you to J.C. Denton.
Is that a unique detail?
It's the only one. Alex, I understand you're under pressure from the WTO, but you don't have to become their puppet. Get to JC and do what you can to finish this project. If you do that, it won't matter who controls this research, because the fruits of all this work will be available to everyone.
I didn't burn down.
Is there a
after the
problem?
collapse, JC went underground to, what, start his own biomod firm? From what I know, he doesn't seem like the corporate type.
I've never met the Dentons, but the story is that they realized after the collapse that no attempt to restore any form of world government was going to succeed right away. They decided instead to prepare the conditions for a new type of government.
With biomods.
A way to level the playing field between rich and poor. A society is no better than the individuals it contains. If all of them can be healthy, intellectually gifted, and self-reliant, the prospects for liberty look much better than they did early in the century.
And do you buy it? You think Paul and JC are sincere?
That's what we're all told when we join. What you would have been told eventually if your training hadn't been interrupted. It sounds better than the constant bickering and warmongering between the Order, the WTO, the Templars, or the quasi-feudal powers that sprang up after the collapse.
No, they're genuine feudal powers.
Having grown up poor, I appreciated the Tarsus school. And when
Good work. Chief Morgan will be pleased.
I can't punch around. Let's see what we have in here. There's nothing at all. All my hard work, and I get nothing for it. Get that Erlenmeyer flask, beakers.
We've got what we came for.
Okay, now I can walk through these gold beams right now and kill myself, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to call it a day here. There's basically one last once-over, so if there's any gear around I can steal. Then we're going to head up. And our next port call is the strength. Our next port call is going to be the air terminal, and we're going to check out that information on the Templars for the Omar. Oh, that's in the comfortable position. And we're, once again, they're trying to get us to hire Sid as our pilot. We're not hiring Sid. I'm willing to bet that Ava will still help us out when we get up to her. I'll see you guys there. Later.